Massive apologies for this episode being late. I originally recorded about 3/4 of an episode, and one of the mods that updated for 1.3, it was making the game crash like every 10 minutes. I thought I would just persevere through it, edit it out, pretend nothing happened, but it was just unplayable beyond a certain point, so I thought I'd scrap it, start the whole episode fresh. I almost didn't do an episode today and just wanted to record in advance for tomorrow, but I thought the people need Ohm and the people need the content, so it's late, but hopefully not too bad by the time we're done here, so apologies again. Wow, I really don't like the look of that. Oh good, right next to the quarry. Welcome to the adventures of Ohm, the medieval adventures of Ohm, king of a castle built with pebbles, tragically. Thankfully, the game has decided to send as many infested ships recently and not sieging army, because these pebbles really won't stand up to much. Today is quite an exciting one for me because I get to play a mod that I haven't played before, and I can't say that very often about Rimworld mods. We began the starting research of the RimForge mod that adds a very cool looking arc furnace, which we're going to have to dedicate, I think, a room in the castles to, maybe one of the towers. And not only do we have a new toy with RimForge, but we also finished the research for castle walls, so we can give our base not only a bit more defense, but a much more medieval feel as well. The first thing to do is kick a spaceship. Oh, well, I really should have expected that. I think Ohm will be fine. At the end of the day, only, what, 5 of them can attack him at once? Parry this, casual. Well, that's, that is ridiculous. To be fair, when you look at it, there was only one mega spider. The rest were, almost all of them were mega scarabs. I'm not really surprised he was fine. You actually find that 9 conditions need tending. I think it's the most I've ever seen Ohm damaged. Nope. Okay, the other ship woke up. No. That one, Ohm. That one's a little bit too much. That one's a little bit too much. Well, thank God we can hide behind walls made of pebbles. Magic King Ohm? Healing touch. I think it's the first time we've ever actually had to use it on himself. Okay. Bait them out. Stand at the door. Fight them one at a time. Not only do we need to build actual walls and actual defenses, but some proper gatehouses probably wouldn't hurt, where we can fight them one at a time without having to basically resort to bringing them next to people's houses. Okay. See, now that is way more manageable. Oh no, the children are going into combat. What is wrong with you? Yeah, get out of here. Ah, game mechanics. Oh, look at the pile of flailing insects. I will take any insect raid the game wants to throw at us. Any melee-only raid is always going to be extremely easy for a colony specializing in, well, melee. Could that be Hanky Pank? Heir of Arcadius finally getting married. Holy crap. The guy's 50. How old is Narful? 57? Well, I suppose the dynasty isn't going much further. Ethox? You good? Standing. That's okay. That's okay, you take your time. I love the armor everybody's got though, huh? Wow, we're looking real Mortal Kombat. We could start quarrying stone blocks ready for the walls. Cut chunks. What chunks are we getting out of this? Sandstone. Okay, so let's start planning out the giant castle wall then, eh? I love the castle gates. Look at those as well. So sandstone. Are they 3 blocks wide? Man, that's like perfect for the paths we've been putting down too. Ooh, that's going to be kind of tough. If I want to replace what we've got, not only if we want to knock it all down, but we'd have to change the design because they don't fall like regular Rimworld wall blocks fall. You kind of build the wall out of different segments rather than tiling it and building shapes as you would normally. You know what we could do? I almost don't want to say it. We could put these castle walls around the entire map. Is that too much? 200 there. 200. I mean, that's just going to be 1,000 blocks to cover that much. Oh, no. No, that's impossible. No. You'd have to be mad to do that. Well, yeah, that's going to be quite expensive. Yeah. Before we start work on, this thing here, why don't we get a denser rock, double up the walls we've already got, and start building some gatehouses, some little defenses that allows us to get enemies into melee combat a bit better. There are the castle walls from Fortifications Medieval rather than the castle walls mod that give 1,400 hit points. A little bit longer to build. Nice. Thank you, Arcadius. But this would be a lot better. And it means that we wouldn't have to compromise on the walls that we've already got in place. And I could just flood fill the whole thing. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Boy, I sure hope that notification is about the person called Collateral and not the fact that someone slept too close to Arcadius's tomb. Wow, that is such an upgrade. Holy crap. I'm going into this having not looked anything up, but I want to start working on RimForge. So we have to build the forge itself, and then we have to build one of the heating elements. We've got wood-fired chem fuel or arc furnace. We'll have to use wood-fire for the time being, obviously. Does it seem like the type of thing you shouldn't build indoors? Oh, we'll put a vent down. It'll be fine. You don't have to worry about the smoke inhalation or the toxic fumes. We've got... We've got 2 wooden vents. And of course, as soon as we decide to redo the entire outer wall of the base, everybody gets hit with bloody muscle parasites. Hear me out here. Prioritize. I get the feeling this is a horrible idea, but we also should get a lot of bricks pretty damn fast. Oh, they're all breaking down already, really? Come on, it's just a few muscle parasites. I did say that if they kept having children at the rate they were having them, we would be overrun with miners. Oh, everybody's breaking down for some reason. Just work in the quarry. Oh, God. You cowards. King Ohm demands you work. Collateral's just pretending. Just get out of here. King Ohm is kind. And what kinder thing to do than to force your people to work themselves to death in order to build stronger walls to protect them? Only Ohm can decide what's right for this colony. Just... Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. But look at how many bricks we got, though. All they had to do was work in a quarry for 2 days solid. You can go as well, Ohm. You're probably quite hungry. We've got a raid from the elders, but don't worry, it's okay. That ghost wall I built will stop... Oh, good. I think the best way to approach this is we take everybody and we put them in here and we send Ohm by himself, because if they hit Ohm with a berserk pulse, or anybody with a berserk pulse, someone's gonna die. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. Yeah. Oh, puke soup. Frail. Missing a leg. 65. Yeah, you were never going to outrun that. Wow. This is the problem with having a desert. We have to walk so far away from the base to be able to grow crops. If a raid turns up anywhere, and we have old, shitty people, no offense, puke soup, they're obviously going to be in a little bit of trouble. That's why we need the giant wall. I'm hoping they'll just knock... Yeah, there we go. Knock puke soup down, and then they'll leave, and then... Oh, you're actually fine. Yeah, no, you're actually fine. You should be able to probably just walk away from that while everybody gets shredded by Ohm. Oh, unless Ohm gets shredded. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I can't do anything about it at this point. We've just gotta see how things play out, really. Oh, shit. They actually almost killed him. Of all the raiders that we're going to fight, probably throughout this entire campaign, if anybody's killing Ohm, it'll be the elders. I can see it happening. Wow, they actually almost got him. That's insane. Holy shit. Minor blood loss, bleeding out 9 hours. If he falls over, we can patch him up. But he is also berserk, so I can't do anything about it until he falls over. An animal transport pod. Oh, what? Ohm? Ohm. It's your brother. Hopefully, Ohm will stay up there where he's not a problem for anybody, except for potentially himself when he bleeds to death. And while Ohm is up there berserk, we'll send the tiniest, most replaceable of the colonists to go and rescue this giant archotech bear, bleeding out 4 hours. Oh, shit, we might have to send a doctor up instead. A little gravy? Run. Melee attacking Boomalope too. Oh, shit. He's also got an infection. Don't punch the Boomalope. You're already so close to dying. Oh, Ohm. Oh, Ohm. Fuck. Alright, well, that's a problem. that's a real problem. Bleeding out in 6 hours. Infection minor in the torso. We can't fix that. Ohm, chill. My rice. The freaking rice again. For God's sake. Is that going to be the recurring thing of this series? Normally it's the stockpile burning down. Apparently this time it's the fields. Archojoris is okay. Ethox is broken down. Just calm. Maybe we should move them further away. Because if they break... Move them further away. Because if they break down, go on a sad wander. What's wrong with Racy Susan? Muscle parasite. She's hungry. I don't care. If they have a sad wander here and wander out of this gate... He's down. Okay. How is that? The polar bear's fine. Right, get in there. stabilize, and then we'll get Ohm to use his own magic powers on himself. Everyone else, please put out the fire, for God's sake. No. Stabilize Ohm. Turns out our seemingly invincible Archoseed Volcanion is not as invincible as we'd like. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stumpy Slycorn had a freaking heart attack. "77 years of age. Stumpy Slaghorn, firstborn of Arcadius, dies." Oh no. It was too much for her. It was too much. The rice fields are burned down again. Ohm is on the floor, bleeding on top of a pile of corpses. Her heart just couldn't take it. Ohm should be fine though. Little Gravy Plasma is actually not a bad doctor at this point. Okay. The set of 30 conditions need tending. Jesus. Now, as a rule, we're only going to let direct descendants of Arcadius into the tomb. Because if we allow everybody who's related to Arcadius to be buried in the tomb, we're going to need a much bigger tomb. Stumpy Slaghorn, though, being firstborn, gets a place in the Mausoleum. Moira has gone berserk because she witnessed Stumpy Slaghorn having a heart attack. What relation was Stumpy Slaghorn to you? Was that the sister? Sister. Wow. And now Toilet Gravy is our oldest colonist. Please be careful. We can't lose another one. Okay. More obtain the quick sleeper trait. Okay. You don't need to shout, "I can't wait to harvest your liver cockroach" to your aunt when she's breaking down. Hanky Pank. Oh, wait, that's his sister too, because he's unbelievable. One sister dies and he threatens to take the other one's liver. Arcadius would be rolling in his grave if he wasn't supported by his massive rod. There it is. Oh, sorry, his animus staff. Right, let's get that equipped, and then let's get you healing touch on self again. Why have you taken all your clothes off, you strange man? Looks it's damaged. Wow. 55 out of 200. How's that infection looking? 60% spread, 46% immunity, but he did just use some glittertech medicine there. 115% 10 quality, good God. Yeah, maybe bed rest. You're going to take the glitter... So I just set up a stockpile for other medicine, because I'm not taking any chances with Ohm potentially dying. Oh, for God's sake. What do you mean the tiny child's going to go and... 5 years old. And you're going to go and kill one of our... Kill one of our what, exactly? Boomlope 3. This tiny 5-year-old's going to go kill an animal because it's bored. No. Arrest that child. Wrong Toilet Gravy. He's getting close to the Boomalope. Oh, this is pathetic. No! That was freaking close. Oh, he's no longer slaughtering random animals. Right, go. Any more of that and you're getting sent to your room. Let's take medicine. Plus his own healing power should have made this 65% spread, 61% immunity. It's almost good. Stop tending to other people. Go back to bed. I think at this point we can safely say he's probably going to be fine. 72% infection spread, 83% immunity. If we hadn't got glittertech medicine, we hadn't got Ohm's magic power, and if they hadn't done as much damage as they did, ironically, it would have killed him. Because we were able to break him out of that berserk state sooner, we were able to tend to him sooner. God damn. Let's get that last tending in, because like I said, I'm not going to gamble it, although we probably don't need to use glittertech medicine. Let's go herbal medicine. You can self 10 with that. 66. Oh, we don't have any herbal medicine, so it made no difference. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Let's start work on this tomb then. Extreme break risk times 5. Oh, God. Oh, my God. The moods are so bad. And here we are. Stumpy Slaghorn. The firstborn of the second generation of our colonists is dead of old age. The start of a new era. Goodbye, Stumpy. Praise be Arcadius, Obsidian Saint. I was just about to say, if that's another raid, I will quit Rimworld. A shooting star. Somebody asked what these were, and the simple answer is I have no idea. When Ohm is healed up, we'll go and investigate, because I think it's quite a while since we've actually left the map. 98% immunity. Gives them time to collect a few more pebbles and whatever. Right, let's get him... Oh my God. The time Ohm spent fighting the deadly illness was enough time for self-reflection. He has developed the tough trait. As if he wasn't strong enough anyway. He is extremely hard to kill. They broke him down so much it grew back tougher than ever. That is insane. What happened to the bear? Bengal. Let's rescue him. No, not melee attack. And keep on talking. I don't want to talk to the fucking bear. I want to rescue the damn thing. Oh, it's because our animal sleeping spot's been grabbed by this friggin' boomerlope. There we go. Right. Try now. Oh, no, it's fine. We just need to tame it, is what I'll say. Good luck, Kekvit. You gotta go and tame yourself an archotech bear. Oh, good lord. This seems dangerous. Okay, good luck. Show no fear or anger. You should... 86% chance? Bengal. Perfect. I think we'll train that to do absolutely everything if that's okay. Wow, there he is. Turns out he would have joined anyway. Well, that was an unnecessary gamble. Thank you, Kekvit. Puke Soup is leaving because his fiancé died. Oh, no, don't leave, please. Come back. I beg you. Run. Don't you dare. Nobody leaves the ghost wall. Puke Soup has had a change of heart and is coming back to the colony. Right, there you go. Go free. Did that because he's kind, remember? He knew that Puke Soup would last 5 minutes out there in the Rimworld. It definitely wasn't anything evil. Tiny child, why are you sleeping in the freezer? What's going on? Do we not have enough beds? Kekvit, Ethox, Moira. Oh, we actually don't have enough beds. Well, shit, that's quite a problem, isn't it? We could use an area of the castle as a barrack. Almost arrived at the site of the fallen star, and it seems to be some sort of weird metal thing. Almost never seen anything like this before. And this strange metal thing, when taken apart, seems to yield a bunch of worthless, strange trinkets. And despite having no idea what these strange trinkets are, I just can't help but collect them. Oh, this is nice. After all that death and destruction, our colony of medieval ninjas. There we go. We can have a nice little marriage ceremony to cheer everybody up. That's good, given that we've had a lot of problems with mood recently. So the problem with everybody being bloody related when one of them dies is just a domino effect. Why is even there? You can't talk. Om's the weird guy in the corner. They invited the bear! What the fuck is 2,000 years old? Wow. Guess the bear's the oldest colony member now. Stand aside, Om. That's gonna get us to the industrial age. Good work. Time for carpets. Column making. Artful displays. I guess we'll go bookmaking. We could have Om write the book on, well, everything at this point. I mean, when you think about it, all books are just history books, aren't they? Wow. Puke Soup is 69. Nice. Unfortunately, he's got a bad back. Probably something to do with the 69 thing. Have you stolen... Oh, right, of course, you're still in the warden's bedroom. Because that's where poor old Stumpy lived. R.I.P. It's alright, the bear's coming to visit. Oh, there you go. Puke Soup sits up and screams. Well, we've got the wood-fired heating element of our RimForge. I mean, all of our wood comes from cactuses, and having a cactus power arc furnace in the middle of the desert is pretty on brand. We need more steel for the other part, and of course all our bloody quarry is being useful right now as we're reinforcing these damn walls. We're almost done, though. Wow, I didn't take nearly as long as I expected. Oh my god, they finished the bloody throne? I didn't even notice. A throne for Om. Now, it's not known if Om can use the throne. Oh, turns out he absolutely can. Means I don't have to think of any other words that rhyme. What is the meditation? 40% a day, but look on here. It says 90% a day. I don't understand. Is his crown? His magic crown? No. You know what? Don't worry about it. It also just occurred to me that the child that was born earlier, E-Pank, is the direct heir of Arcadius. Because that's Hanky Pank's son. So I've given this guy a name that I think is fairly appropriate. Herky Jerky E-Pank Dimos. More and more esoteric with each bloody generation. Body Purist Couch Potato. Oh, that's a bad trait combo. Shit. Well, let's get you training up in crafting. That's what the Arcadius Dynasty does, right? Have we got anything we can train you up in that won't result in wasting all our bloody resources, though? That's why we need to write the book. We'll get Hanky Pank to write the book for Herky Jerky. Oh, learn how to produce paper from plants as opposed to emus, which we were using before to make paper. Sure, cheese. Give me cheese. Where do we make paper? Create a crafting station fueled stove. Oh, well that explains it. 200 paper sheets and 60 craftsmanship notes. I mean, look, that's a small price to pay to stop Herky Jerky being just god-awful. I don't understand. So you can either spend 200 paper sheets and 1,250 work to get one craftsmanship note, or you can use 30 paper sheets to get 20 craftsmanship notes. The only difference is that is a 5 crafting skill requirement. That one anybody can do. So I suppose if you've really got just terrible people who can't do crafting at all, you can make it from nothing, essentially. Or at least no skill requirement. Right, okay, well in that case, French bed with you. How many do we need? 60. So we've only got to make 3 of those. That's only 90 paper. Let's go make 100 paper then with ohm. Before we carry on with our bookmaking, we've used up an entire quarry. To be fair though, we did upgrade all of the walls massively, so I already can't complain too much. Much bigger quarry this time around, I think. It's cooking? To make the paper? Wow, okay. Who is our chef? Chef Ohm. Yeah, Chef Ohm will do. Everybody else has far too much to do. We can't have the cook not cooking meals to make paper instead. That seems like a horrible idea. Diala's writing the crafting book? 5.18. You know what? Sure. Sure, why not? Counts as art. That's why, not the job type of the book that you're writing. So we need to take Hanky Pank and put him on art as well, even though he's terrible at it. I assume it won't matter. What? Why are you doing this? What? Finish the bit you've written, Hanky Pank. What? Why? Why did he stop? Making armor? But look, you can quite clearly see it's... Yeah, go back to the freaking desk. Write a 4th page? What are you doing? Maybe this has some mechanic I'm not aware of. Maybe you need a particular amount of artistic skill or... What? Blah, 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 blah. Write personal long or short story. Yep, that's, realistically, desks are important to have for your own personal room. Alternatively, you could just write the friggin' book. If you walk away from that note, Hanky Pank, midway through writing it, I will... What's he doing? Where's he going now? Is he going to get more paper? Making armor. Don't make the armor. I didn't tell you to make... No. Write the book. Need material. What about the friggin' notes that you've started? Because his art skill's terrible. Maybe it's because his art skill is... Let's try Ohm. Let's try Ohm doing it instead. No. What? I feel like I'm losing... What? Yep, goodbye. Thank you. We're doomed. We're doomed. The whole next generation, they're idiots. They're idiots that I can't educate. Herky Jerky has no skills. DQ has nothing. Sugar has nothing. Cassandra, nothing. Racy Susan, useless. Gravy Plasma is about the only good one out of the entire bloody bunch. Atreus has mining, but I mean that's a side effect of spending 24 hours a day in a bloody quarry. Bumfrey, nothing. We're doomed. There it is. My god, at long last. One forge. Wow, that looks cool. What can we do with that? Oh, wow. Okay. We can make bronze, adamantium, gold doré, gilded plasteel, stabaloy. I assume that's supposed to be rather than stab alloy. That might be good for weapons. Look at that. They have a melting point statistic. 1800 degrees C. That's pretty warm. I'm no metallurgist, but that is quite warm. To make things like adamantium. Complex alloy of bronze, stabaloy, and gilded plasteel. Unbelievably strong. Melee weapons part of this material have a 50% chance to stop or deflect a bullet back. And in a melee-only colony, that sounds incredible. Holy shit. What do you do? It's exceedingly beautiful. Wow. Okay. And then we've got gilded plasteel. Retains the toughness of plasteel but becomes more malleable in faster construction times. Oh, nice. Stabaloy. Strength allows it to be forged into wickedly sharp blade weapons. The world might find the way overwhelming. So this is obviously the real one to go for. This is made out of everything else on the list then. Whoa. So this is bronze, stabaloy, and gilded plasteel that we need. Let's keep some... Oh. Forge not capable of temperature 900 degrees C. Oh. We need gilded plasteel. And then we also need stabaloy. So we need a forge capable of 1,800 degrees C. It's okay, though. I've built a vent. Wood-fired heating element providing 500 degrees C. Are they additive? So if I build another... What about another 3 of those? Is that going to be enough, do you think, to power the bloody thing? Don't forget to uncover the vent. We wouldn't want this from getting too warm. Oh, no. That's definitely a firearm. Catapult's not a firearm. Is it a firearm? My definition of firearm is very loose this series. I will fully admit that. Catapult is a rock. Oh, but what's a gun? A gun is just a thing that fires a rock fast. And I mean, so is a catapult. It's a firearm. It's a firearm. We'll go for butchering. Also had the storyteller change, so all of this nice, cushy, doing a whole bunch of nothing and being able to build our castle has ended. Cassandra Classic. Okay, well, look, it's not void. We could go fitted armor. Everybody's pretty much got plate mail and helmets at this point, so we could go for the scale boots, scale gloves. I suppose it is an upgrade. Or we go with pyramids. Oh, finally. There we go. This one lets us pick whether or not we actually want to mine coal. So that means we don't have to worry about fueling everything with wood all the time. How are we doing with the forge? So this one's ready to go. This one needs 2 more components, but I'm pretty sure we have that. I'm got a shoot frenzy. That's really fucking helpful. Oh, wow, these are difficult. So fire explosives. Are explosives firearms? We've got to decide this now. Someone made a really good argument that the whole point of this was to have people fighting in melee range, and explosives have such a shit range that it's not going to give you an advantage over someone with a gun. And that was kind of the point. Explosives might not be firearms, but they do unlock firearms. No, you can't do this to me. Mechanical limbs. Yeah, let's go mechanical limbs. So many people are missing so many bloody limbs in this colony. I think that's a much better idea. Hey, there we go. And now, let me guess, we're out of wood. I quit. Only 2 of them are connected right now. We can make bronze. That's good. I think it might be the case that I put them behind the element. Now, I wanted to build a sword. Some sort of special fancy sword. Using the forge I thought was a good way to do that. We'll obviously have to wait until we get those higher temperatures. So let's see what metals we've actually just got access to out of the quarry then. I'm looking for sharp damage specifically. So that's 100% sharp damage from that one. Samarium, whatever that is. 130% sharp damage. Okay. We have obsidian, which I assume would give a massive sharp bonus because it's obsidian. 120%. Okay. Tisnite gives a blunt damage of 150%. So we can make him a blunt weapon rather than a sharp weapon. 120% though to the melee cooldown because it's a heavy... Oh, that's a shame. Heavy rock. Melee cooldown of 140% on Phasarium as well. So it might be this thing here. Samarium gives 130% sharp damage and only an 80% melee cooldown. That seems like that could be the one. How much of that have we got? 173. I think we could craft something with that. The other options here are tin, copper. We have a different type of copper from industrialization, which is not ideal. We have a lot of archotech fragments. Can you use those as a stuffable, though? Or just like a big hammer? Yeah, what about just a big fuck-off hammer? Oh, that's gonna take a while. Holy shit, that's gonna take a while. What the hell just happened? Heart attack? Heart attack? You morons! 74, puke soup, heart exploded. Janosch. Age of 60, ears exploded. Toilet gravy, age of 74, heart exploded. Holy crap. I think we just had a whole generation wipe out overnight. That's another first-gen Arcadian dead, and then puke soup, thrice crushed, the meteor man himself. Goodbye, toilet gravy. 17 construction. Gone. We're not going to hold a regular funeral for these guys. 2 of them dying simultaneously, not to mention the warhammer. Unfortunately, we're going to have to make some sacrifices. Goodbye, puke soup. Goodbye. Oh my god, there it is. Almost a solid 24 hours of work with Ohm. And that doesn't sound like a huge amount, but when you consider this guy has 380% manipulation. There it is. Archotech Mass Warhammer. Title is Moira's Hero. The weapon is engraved with a depiction of Moira, gazing into the distance and radiating serenity. 6 stingrays rest peacefully. The image is bordered by 10 chickens. This is a representation of Moira praying to a higher power. Maybe even Arcadius himself. The question is, what kind of damage does this thing do? Blunt weapon made out of one of the densest materials we've got. 23.55. 51% penetration as well isn't bad. I was kind of hoping it'd be high quality. I really should have got, I really should have had Ohm do 99% of it, and then had Hanky Pank do the last kind of few seconds. There you are, Ohm, your new weapon. Friendship ended with Ohm's Rod. Oh, look at that. Now, I've put the tribal gear that he wore for the first part of the game. I don't know how that Gambeson's ended on there. That's not supposed to be on there. Neither of the tailored boots. But the other things are what Owen wore for the first part. So we've got the mask there, the staff, and the anima tribal gear. There we go. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. You'll see him coming from a mile away. Birthday party. Yay. Or maybe not, given that 2 freaking people died. I'm glad the Grand Hall in the castle is getting used for something other than just breakfast. This is nice. This is kind of exactly what I was hoping with Ohm's castle. What a mess. What a mess. It's a great party, Janosch. That was great. 2 people might be dead, but I'm glad you had a good time. Oh, Jesus. Hello. It's a dinner procession. Oh, look at that. So it only connects the ones on the left and right, but look at the actual forge itself. It's casting the metal. So making bronze right now. I wonder if the color changes depending on what you're casting too. That's really cool. Wow, that's actually genuinely really, really impressive. Done. There you go. A little bit of bronze there. I think it's the first step. That is absolutely the first step to getting out of medieval and into industrial. Although the idea of a bunch of mechanical knights is kind of cool. I'm sorry, you want what exactly? A monument to commemorate the height of her mother? Using all of this crap? How big is your mother? 45 days. Oh my god. And if we fail, we die. We die, basically. No, I'm okay, actually. 83 goodwill. With the Obsidia Imperium of the Sun. No. No. We have complex clothing. I'm kind of hoping that that will lead to recycling, because to be honest, we've got so much crap we need to get rid of. Collateral is pregnant, and I think on that good news, we will end this episode here for today. Thank you all for watching. Before we actually finally wrap things up here, I wanted to take a quick look at the statistics, the kind of history of the colony, things like that. There is someone on Discord making a family tree, trying to keep track of everybody and the generations, the relations of Arcadius. So this is for their benefit more than anything else. But just to keep everybody on the same page, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to go through and see how things are looking right now. The graph, it's so obvious to see where we were on kind of Void or Cassandra or Phoebe. So Phoebe is obviously these giant gaps, say, like between day 465 up to, well, roughly now. All of this was Phoebe. This was Phoebe here. Then we had a little bit of, it was kind of Randy, Cassandra it cycled through. The Void are obviously these clusters of just complete nuts. Whatever is going on kind of here and here. Colony, well, 369, nice, 1,000 is, oh no, I think we're actually slightly higher than that. Damn it, that's not nice at all. 372,000 roughly, if we go the last 30 days. 372,662. Day 321. Now, bear in mind, years in Rimworld are 60 days. We're over 5 years in at this point, which is pretty significant. Statistics. We have played 1 day, 7 hours, 45 minutes, 26 seconds. Cassandra Classic on Savage right now. Major threats, 41, and 29 of them were enemy raids. We have lost 18 colonists so far. Wow, that seems quite a lot. 18. That seems way more than what I anticipated. How have we lost 18 colonists? We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 graves. 2 were kidnapped. Let's take it up to 15. And then 3 have disappeared. 3. What, do we have, like, people randomly joining? Oh, I missed a coffin there. Okay, so we're missing 2. Including the people who were kidnapped. I'm not entirely sure where they ended up. And then for the relationship tab, honestly, you're on your own at this point. I have no idea. Well, let's take a look at Hanky Pank, given that he's the leader of Clan Deimos right now, age 66. I love that Ohm is just kind of sadly orbiting the rest of everybody else. Everybody are friends or related at this point. Poor Ohm. He's such an outlier. So hopefully this helps some of you try and figure out what's going on here. Ciala is the still matriarch, I suppose, of Clan Deimos there, and she might be for a very long time. Much like Ohm, she is Volcanian, so by extent immortal. Or essentially immortal, right? 2,500 for her lifespan. Whoa. So Kippos is our oldest member of Clan Deimos right now. Kippos is also a Volcanian, right? So Kippos might end up living for a very, very, very long time also. What a mess. Sorry, let me go to Hanky Pank then, and we'll just kind of scroll through the entire list and get a feeling for the relations, given that he's seen pretty much all of them at this point, right? What a complete and utter mess. Nieces, nephews. So great nieces and great nephews aren't taken into account. So I assume, let's say like Janosch, have you had children? Never married? Oh, I guess not. Same with Kippos, never married. No kids there at all. Wow. Poor Ohm. Poor, sweet, lonely Ohm. Well then this time, and properly this time, thank you all for watching. Apologies again about today's episode being a little less content dense. I had to do it as fast as possible. I almost didn't do an episode today at all, but I thought, you know, the people need the content, and I'm here to deliver. Thank you to I Stab Cows, Crow Skull, Boop, Kane, Average Nobody, Francisco, Mad Mal, Night Rouge, Cyric 313, Revan, Asanakirito, Rage Dragon, Queen Bath Mortar, Athon, Bellman, Slippinips, and Valkyrie for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon, without which I wouldn't be able to do a retake of an episode. Second channel, the Skyrim series has finally wrapped up after 138 episodes. So we are going to be looking at starting a new game over there. So if that does interest you, go and take a look. Might do Mass Effect, but I haven't really decided yet. And we are playing Noita on there every day. Wizard-based explosions where mostly I just end up killing myself in a mine somewhere. Thank you as well to Redeemer50288, Shatulski, Angry Aries, Cyprian, Shatner's Bassoon, Randoman9989, Prince Medixis, Quagasol, Snowlauger, Red Noah, Alexander H, KG Evans, Luden, and Lazy Panda.